Next is John Brown from the Greens. John is a freelance journalist. He was born in Cessnock, where his father and grandfather before him were both mayors of the city. So politics has been a major part of his life. He moved to Maitland 30 years ago. He worked at the Maitland Mercury and was a chief sub-editor before moving to the Newcastle Herald, where he held a number of senior positions, including sports editor. Some would argue that's the most important position. Often deputising as chief sub-editor and features editor. John, why was there not more golf in the Herald? He worked at the Herald for 26 years before going freelance. He's married to his wife Sue. They have one daughter and two granddaughters. On the political front, because he was brought up on a diet of politics, he's come to believe in social justice, caring for the environment and, above all, honesty in politics. On the personal interest front, he has two main interests: running a marathon, which might be compared to being elected, and promoting and supporting our local libraries. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you John Brown from the Greens.
Thank you very much. I can assure you that running marathons is easier than standing up here in front of you. Thank you very much for the invitation to participate in today's discussion, and thank you for the warm welcome that I've received today. I told a friend that I was coming here today, and I said to them, oh, this might be like Daniel entering the lion's den. And she looked at me and she said, well, you know, just think about it, John. She said, Daniel walked out, and after he did, he left a few friends behind. So, doing the non-political thing, I will answer the question at hand. How will I, the Greens, help business in Maitland? To me, that question is too narrow. It should be, how do you help the people of Maitland to help business in Maitland? Well, the Greens, we have a three-point plan. It's jobs, jobs, jobs. Clean jobs for the future. More employed people means more money spent in local business. Some facts. The unemployment rate in Australia is rising, and there has been a significant decline in the coal industry, which hurts the Hunter Valley in particular. Hundreds of jobs have been lost in the past few months, and many other losses have been signalled. Let's take a look at what's happening overseas with coal. China has signalled a move away from coal and have plans for an emissions trading scheme. A number of American states have introduced laws banning coal-fired power stations. And in the UK, get this, in the UK, they've just signed a tripartisan agreement to end the use of coal in that country. That is, the Conservatives, the Lib Dems and the Labor Party got together to sign an agreement to end coal in their country. Now, that's like actually getting together on a tripartisan way to save the planet. In Australia, investment companies and organisations are divesting themselves of shares in fossil industries. Now, so what about the Hunter Valley? How can we create more jobs for the future? The answer is renewable energy and transitioning our workforce to a cleaner future. In the Hunter, we are lucky because we have a great workforce available to us, and they have the skills to meet the challenges. Let's start with something simple. Last week I had an article in the Maitland Mercury about solar panels covering an open-air car park at Green Hills. Now, this is not new. If you look at what's happening in the world, you look at what's happening in Sydney, they've actually started doing the same thing. Solar panels over the car parks has a great benefit to a lot of people. Number one, you employ people to erect them. Number two, you have the solar power benefit, which reduces cost to any businesses that want to take advantage of it. And number three is that you actually can have shade for your vehicle. And also thinking about the future, if you use such a facility in the future, these things are so simple that you just plug your car in, your electric car. Who's going to buy a Tesla? Anyone got plans to buy a Tesla? You ever heard of it? Yeah, the electric cars of the future. Thank you, Mr. Atchison. So you think that doing such a project in Maitland would be a bridge too far? Well, it's already happening, as I said, on a minor scale everywhere. But if you look at Europe, what's happening over in Europe, Germany in particular, with their solar panels. I've just come back from Greece, where I ran the Greek marathon, as a matter of fact, but my wife and I toured around the country, and you cannot believe the number of solar panels that are going up in Greece. Why don't we have them here? Let me tell you, we have a lot more sunshine here than they have. So that's renewable energy for the future. Closer to home, we actually have a few wineries as well. I think Drayton's has gone solar panel. I think that Tyrrell's are also planning to do it, and there's an organic vineyard called Tamburlaine, which is also planning to head that way with solar panels as well. Now, there are actually two more key factors in this transition for the workforce that are very important. They are economics and education. I believe strongly in climate change, and I also believe that one of the ways we can help save this planet is through economics. As soon as we realise that the coal industry is on the way out, it will change the dynamics. Business and industry will be looking at other ways to invest. Renewable energy is the future. Independent academic studies show that the renewable energy sector will be able to provide thousands of jobs into the future.
John, that's 5 minutes. I'll get you to conclude.
Oh, I've got to finish now. That's 5 minutes.
It goes fast when you're having fun.
It does, yeah, okay. Well, what else can I say? We also support in re-educating our workforce for the future in keeping our TAFE. Thank you very much.
Good on you. You could say, all right, well done. Here's a tip for you. You could have said vote for me.
Some things come natural.
That's okay. Well done. Thank you.